Oh man. Oh man. Oh man.
Hello everyone. So here we are, week 20, end of the diet. Okay. For those of you that have been following my progress, we are at the end of the 20-week transformation. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Faraz. Hello. I'm an average guy. I've been lifting for a few years, and this is just a transformation to show the average people out there that are not blessed with the greatest genetics, you know, that have been training for a few years, that, you know, those guys who look okay, but they just don't know how to diet or cut. You know, they're on that forever bulk and they want to diet, but they don't know how. I'm going to show you how easy it is through these videos, and I'm going to break down my diet and show you tell you exactly what I did, how I adjusted my macros and any supplements that I took. I have Poland syndrome, which means that I'm missing part of my left pec. My whole left side is smaller, my arms, shoulder, especially the forearm and the hand, so even the legs as well. So I can't train like most people. I have to adjust my training. I don't do a lot of compound movements. So if I can do this with my limitations, anyone can do this, okay? So, okay, well, here it is. I'm just going to play it, and it's about 10 minutes long, and I'm just going to voice it over, telling you what I did. And any questions, throw them at me. I'll do my best to answer it, okay? And if you do know me, and if I've told you to come watch this video, pay attention, bro. If you know, I'm an average guy. You've probably seen me in the gym. You've probably seen me walking around. I look like shit most of the time. Let's be real. Yeah, I'm a bit chunky, but the rest of the time I look like shit. I know that, okay? But this video is going to show you how easy it is if you have the right mindset, how easy it is to get there, okay? All those guys that you see in the gym, shredded, ripped, you know, you look at them like you're never going to get there. Oh, those guys are like, wow. You can do it. It's so easy, right? Just watch the video and listen to what I say and apply it, okay? You will get there.
Alright, well, first things first, I am not a personal trainer. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a scientist. Okay, I'm just a guy who's been lifting for a few years, and everything that I do I've figured out on my own through trial and error. So I'm a bro scientist. The only way to really figure out your body is to try things and to see how you react to them. And no scientist can tell you about your body. Okay, only you can figure out your body. Okay, so I'm a scientist for myself, I guess. So this video really is just, I'm just going to go over how I lost the weight really, and how I got shredded in 20 weeks. As you can see, I don't have the greatest genetics. This is a result of training and eating clean, believe it or not, for, God, you know, 6-7 years now. And all the work I put in hasn't done me justice, right? So I've had to really take my time and, you know, really think about things and try things and do things that other people don't do to, you know, yield just average results, really. It's taken me a lot longer, but I have got there through hard work and persistence. So if you are one of them guys like me who holds weight around the midriff, around the arse, I love love handles, and you have a skinny upper body, don't worry, there is still hope for us guys, man. You know, us lot who walk around with a 36-inch waist, 38-inch waist, you know. I've had a 36-inch waist since I was like, what, 12, 13, 14 years old, so I'm used to being fat and overweight, but, you know, I just got sick of it. And finally I figured it out. So here it is. So, okay, so if you're someone who's been lifting now for about 4 or 5 years, or a couple of years, and you're eating clean, you should really know how many calories you eat in a day. okay, you should have a rough idea of how much food you eat in a day. Because chances are, if you're bodybuilding and you're training, you're taking it kind of seriously. You know, you train 5-6 times a week. You're eating pretty much the same foods every day, okay? You need to know your maintenance level. I knew my maintenance calories. You know, I eat the same food pretty much every day, okay? So from that, you work out how many calories you need a day to maintain your body weight, your strength, your size, all that, okay? Mine was 2,500 calories. And if you don't know, I suggest you start weighing your food, looking at how much food you eat, and tracking the calories, protein, carbs, and fat. You just need a rough idea, okay? There is some guesswork involved in this, but you just need a rough idea. You don't have to be 100%, right. So mine was 2,500 calories. So what I did was, I started my diet at 2,500 calories, okay, 20-week diet, and I was eating 225 protein, 275 carb, and fats were around 55 grams, something like that. Okay, so I simply reduced 25 grams of carbs every 2 weeks. That's all I did from week 1 to 16. I reduced 25 grams of carbs every 2 weeks. Okay, now the thing with tracking macros is, once you figure out how many calories you need to grow, to lose weight, your maintenance, you are your own boss. You can decide how you diet. You decide if you want to, drop 100 grams of carbs a week, or 200 grams of carbs a week. You decide how many calories you want to take away or add back in. That's the beauty of tracking your macros, and it's really not that difficult. MyFitnessPal is a great app. It's so easy. The database is huge in it. Okay. So that's all I did. Every 2 weeks, I dropped 25 grams of carbs, and I took photos. I made videos every 4 weeks in the same spot, okay, with the same camera, all that. I tracked my progress, and the weight came off very quick. I was dropping 2.5 pounds a week sometimes, and you have to realize that you don't actually carry, you're not as big as you think you are. I started off at 14 stone, and I thought I was lean at 13 stone. I like 170, I was like, wow, I'm lean, why am I dieting? Now looking back, I'm 160 now. Looking back, and I can see how fat I was, That's the thing with this. If you have bigorexia, you're going to struggle with this, You will get to week 8, and you will see your strength decrease, and your size, them large hoodies, you're not filling them out anymore, you're getting smaller. So it's tough, but you have to keep going. Okay, that's where the mindset comes in. If you have the right mindset from the start, everything else is easy. You will look forward to cardio, you will look forward to training. You will just enjoy it a lot more, okay? So yeah, reduce 25 grams of carbs every 2 weeks. Now, originally I wanted to reduce 50 grams of carbs every 2 weeks, but every month, but I thought that's quite a steep drop. You see, when your calories are already really low, dropping 50 grams of carbs a month is going to hit you. So it's up to you how much you want to reduce, really. Apart from that, I started off at cardio. I did 30 minutes of cardio around 4 times a week for the first 2 weeks, and after that I jumped straight into it. I did 40 minutes of cardio 5-6 times a week, and 20 minutes of cardio, sometimes 30 minutes of cardio post-workout. So I was doing regularly 1 hour of cardio a day, at least 1 hour. That's 40 minutes on my bike in the morning. First thing I do in the morning is get up, take a supplement, a fat burner, any stim, any low stim, and have half a cup of coffee, and then straight away jump on my bike for 40 minutes. And if you're eating clean, you will actually recover from that pretty quick. You will be surprised. By the time I train, it's like, cardio in the morning at 8 a.m. and train at 6 p.m. So by that time, if you're drinking enough water and you train, you're eating, you will be fully recovered to, get through your training session. And Yeah, it's really not difficult, you know. If you are a pear-shaped guy, realize that you need to have muscle on your upper body. You need to build your upper body up a lot. And at the same time, you need to work on your lower body. Because, you know, I always thought I had big legs and hamstrings and stuff. But no, the fact was that I was just fat. The more weight I lose, the more I realize that. And if you don't have the muscle in the upper body, you're just going to be skinny fat. And you're going to be stringy, and it's just not going to look very athletic or, you know, bodybuilder-like. But you can change your physique, as you're seeing here. I'm just going from a fat blob to something that kind of looks okay, you know. And I do apologize about my posing. I'm not a bodybuilder. Like I said, I'm just a regular guy. I like to pose and stuff, but I don't compete, obviously. I don't take it that seriously. But my point was to prove that this is possible, you know. I'm quite happy walking around at 13 stone. That's my comfortable level. You know, getting to, you know, 11.5 stone diced, right? Yeah, it's possible. But to maintain it, it's not easy. You see, that's why you need to start lifting if you don't already. See, the thing with bodybuilding is you get better and better. And the more muscle you carry, the quicker you will lose weight. Okay? So, as time goes on, your maintenance calories will go higher. Okay? So you can, like, walk around diced at 2,200 calories, which is quite a lot for a natural guy. Okay? So it's not that bad. You should really think about weight training. Don't worry about the cardio as much. Stick to weight training. Worry about the cardio later. And things will really come together. But I know I keep saying it's easy. It's not easy. When your strength drops and the calories get really low, up to week 8 I was fine. Week 9, 10 onwards, shit hit the fan. That's when I was like, okay, my calories are getting low now. And after week 16, I stopped doing cardio in the morning because I was 165, and I didn't want to drop too much weight too quick because I didn't really have as much fat on me. So I stopped doing morning cardio. I still did 20 to 30 minutes post-workout. But the last 2-3 weeks were torture. I was down to like 50 grams of carbs or something, or less. And it was tough, man. But that's what you got to do. You need the right mindset. And with the right mindset, you can achieve it, as you can see here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how easy it is. Track your macros, figure out your maintenance, and then you're your own boss. You know, you can decide how many calories you want to reduce. And, you know, it's really not that difficult. You don't need an expert. Anyway, I hope that helped. Good luck.